So Gunner Heat PC got an update for the month of December, and it's a feature that I've always asked for, and that is smokes. For tanks, of course. And so for this video, I'm going to go over the update and show you guys what it looks like. If you don't know what Gunner Heat PC is and you just stumbled upon this video, it is a light tank simulator currently set in the Fulda Gap 80s Cold War. It's inspired by games like M1 Tank Platoon and Slow Beast, and you got different objectives and a work in progress dynamic campaign. I'm also fan fantasy, you can call me fan, and I cover tactical immersive games like Gunner Heat PC, and I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos haven't subscribed, so please do so. It will mean a lot to support this channel. So let's get right into it. The highlight of this update is the smoke system, and even though it seems minor, it's actually an important tactical tool for tanks and some armor fighting vehicles. It's been a feature that has been requested for some time now, especially dealing with those pesky ATGM teams. To use it, you simply need to press G, but you may need to make sure you bind it before you play by going to the options and vehicle controls and set it to G. Now the smokes are different for the NATO and Warsaw Pact. For NATO US, smokes are the standard white smoke grenades that are short range, while the Warsaw Pact uses the 3D6 smoke grenades. What's different are the purposes. The US and NATO uses smoke for mostly defensive measures, while the Soviets use it as a tactical tool for defense or to conceal their movement. For Soviet smokes, it's a great tool against US tanks with their laser rangefinders. Keep in mind that when smokes are deployed, your laser rangefinder will bounce off and you notice the number 0 and the flashing if you're on the Abrams. So that means you won't get the correct range and you can either maneuver around or manually range. So smokes can be advantageous if you know how to deploy them at a good time. So far, the Abrams, the M60s, the M2 Bradleys, the T-72s, and BMPs have smoke. So hopefully by now you should be able to shake off those annoying missile teams or get a better tactical advantage against NATO and US tanks. In addition to this update, you'll be able to instantly swap to a friendly unit by holding the tab key until you see this on your screen, which you'll then switch to controlling that unit, which is quite a nice quality of life feature if you want to quickly control that unit instead of scrolling through the screen just to find that particular unit. Next, all US tanks will have the M456A2 heat round rather than the default M456 round. I'm not a round expert, so if you know the difference, let me know in the comments below. I do know that heat round is capable of knocking out lightly armored vehicles and even infantry. Round considerations will also be impacted in the campaign, so I guess it's important to consider your logistics in it as well. As for the T-55, you'll now start off with the Sable round as your first round rather than the heat. You'll notice visually that there's a cloud shadow system which adds a bit more depth to the visuals, which has been improved in the several last updates. And for this update, night vision optics have slightly been improved, which doing night missions should be a lot more bearable, but I think it's a big improvement in my opinion. For those who are into armor penetration, physics, and ballistics, they adjusted the armor properties for the T-72 M1. You'll also notice that they have reworked a large number of muzzle blast effects. They've also done various fixes to the game, which you can read here, such as the T-64A that's continued to fight while on fire. And apparently the T-64's composite armor was disabled, and that's been fixed. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys are eager to see this tank release, which will introduce the Soviets into this game, and believe me, it is coming soon. And that's pretty much it for this update. Even though it may not be a huge update, I think it is a nice feature to be added, especially for tanks to use. They've literally been cooking each month for updates, so let's continue to be patient and support these devs. Make sure to hit that like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to support my channel, and if you want, you can join my Discord too, and I do have a lot more ideas and things to discuss about Gunner Heat PC, so I'll see you guys in my next video.